The baby singing. Hello, everybody. This is 360, the first one of the year, 1/4/2023. Welcome, everybody. Good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're from. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go check my YouTube channel and turn it over to Red. Red is definitely not in the UK.
Thanks very much, Marty. Yeah, I definitely am not in the UK. Today, I am coming from the very, very sunny St. Kitts. It might be a little bit noisy, but hey, we're live. So that makes sure that you know that we're live because of my background. But anyway, great to be here. I have tried my very, very hardest to make sure that I'm staying up to date with what's going on as far as On Passive is concerned at the moment, and boy has it been exciting. I wasn't on the webinar yesterday because of the internet, but I've caught the recording today. I've seen the Burj Khalifa. Wow, all of it very exciting stuff. And then when we had Mohammed Kamal saying to us as well that there is something very, very exciting coming at the back of this week, probably Saturday. And Ash referred this as well. We've been telling you guys for a couple of weeks now that something big is coming. I cannot wait to hear and see what it's going to be. But I know one thing for sure, when it comes to On Passive, we don't do things by half. It's going to be huge, whatever the information is that is going to be coming away. I can't wait.
Go ahead, Chris.
All right, Red, let me jump in. You've tried to move it somewhere else. I think you got some sand blocking your internet. Hello, everyone. Welcome and Happy New Year to the very first and past of 360 2023. You know, I just love doing that because I like to make noise. As you can see, Red is in, well, he ain't in the UK like Marty said. He's sitting on a beautiful beach. He was in Antigua last time I seen him. I don't know where he's at now, but he's having a little issues with his internet. You can see he's in his bathing suit. Ooh, look at those skinny legs on that guy. Anyway, we'll get back to Red. We don't do this. If Red falls out, we all fall out. That's how we do it. We weren't sure Red was going to be on with us today, but he has shown up. So we're excited about that. So the show is going to go on with the trio. You're in a good place. We're here to tell you a few things. I do want to wish two special people right off the rip. Patrick McGuigan, happy freaking birthday, man. Drinks on me. And Brendan Mawalu from PNG. Happy birthday. And anyone else that's got a birthday that I missed, happy birthday to you. So I'm going to wait for Marty to give me the thumbs up. He's ready to go, and I'm going to turn it back over to Marty. Here he goes. All yours, buddy.
All right. As you know, yesterday we had our first corporate webinar. A lot of big tray of gold nuggets there. We tested out the O-Connect last week, and for the ones that were able to get on, I don't need to say it again, but man, it was spectacular. I love the way it worked. I was playing in there like a little kid. All the buttons, all the stuff you have, and it's all right there, and it's very easy. You hover your mouse over it, it tells you what it is. It's nothing like anything we've seen. So I'm really happy with that. They got a couple fine tuning to go, and we'll all be using that very shortly. They also said that Kamal was there. Mr. Kamal was there, and he was on his way back home, so he had to leave early. He said he's working close with the people in India. He's really happy with the way things are going. As you can see, if you go to their YouTube channel, they've got a lot of short videos, regular size videos. They got them all over Twitter, everywhere. They're everywhere. If you check them out, they say a lot in a very short amount of time, which is a big deal nowadays. People have no patience. You got to get their attention, get it quick, tell them what you got to tell them, and then the decision is made. And I believe that we're going to go viral as soon as this thing goes off. So I was really happy as what I saw. I can't imagine anything better than what we have. There is nothing better. There just can't be. Also, the team put together, there's a new website already, again, every week. It's beautiful. I've been testing out the, like I told you, the trim URL, amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I use it everywhere now. And it tracks everything. It shortens it. You can customize it. And then now I started using the QR code. The QR code has a little circle with the unpassive emblem in it. And you can put it on anything you want. Then people just scan it with their phone. It takes them right to wherever you want them to go. And you can make any website you want. I mean, you can forward any website to the QR code that you want. I'm going to turn it back over to Red and let him say a few things if he can.
Sorry, I know I'm laughing, but I'm behind a shack at the moment, and there's an old guy who keeps bumping into me. Hey, we're live. But there you go. So yeah, I caught the recording of yesterday's webinar, and obviously Ash was really, really fired up, wasn't he? You know, it was great to see him in this frame of mind, and it's very easy for him to have that look about confidence and all the rest of it, because he knows exactly what's going on, doesn't he? He knows what's coming, and he knows everything behind the scenes. We have to try and interpret this to get excited the same as he is. Obviously, it's really important that he doesn't let the cat out of the bag prior to it, because it's really important that we try and keep as much as the information proprietary for as long as we possibly can, because there is an awful lot of people now looking at on passive. Not talking about individuals here per se, I'm talking about an awful lot of businesses are looking at on passive. They want to glean as much information from us, the company, so that they can start replicating what we are doing. We might not be seeing it right at this moment, what they are wanting to find out, because we are only seeing little snippets. But I can assure every single one of you out there now, there is an awful lot of companies that are starting to prick their ears up as far as what we are doing in on passive. Why? Because we are doing things so differently. There is a reason why this hasn't been done before. I keep going back to saying the same thing. The only other company that I know of that has done what we are doing right now was Microsoft. Way back in the late 80s, when they put Microsoft Word together. And that was just a very, very simple system. And the reason nobody has done anything for that magnitude since is one reason only. And that is because they are all driven by profit. Everything they do is for one thing, and that is to make money. And it's not been a viable proposition for many companies to put this much time, effort, pay the payrolls, have people to believe in what is the concept of what they're trying to do for such a long period of time, so that it's never been done. We are going to be revolutionary. We are going to be so far ahead of anybody else who's going to try and catch us up, because we have been building this for the last 4.5 years. In July of this year, it is going to be 5 years. We are on the ride of our lives at the moment. We have started 2023 with a huge bang. Everything is in place, guys. The stage is set. We've got the props. We've got the audience. We've got the staff. We've got the lead actors. We've got everybody there in place at the moment. The only thing we need to do now is open those curtains, and we are going to have a queue down the red carpet. It's the best way I can explain it. So back to you, Chris Johnson.
Wow, and you forgot the most important thing. We got definitely a Red Redfern, that's for sure. Red, I'm glad to see you're having fun on your vacation, and thank you for joining us. Appreciate you, because we wouldn't have done this without you. Marty DeGarmo, my brother, you guys know how much I both love and respect you. It's exciting times for me, and I want to break down just a few percentages of what we're working with. You know, we know what Unpassive is. But without the internet, without computers, without cell phones, we really wouldn't be anything. So the internet is a very, very important role in all of this. It's our vehicle to get our Unpassive out to the world. And let me tell you something. I'm going to read you this. How big is the computer industry? All right. Last year it was 369.94 billion. All right. And that's going to go up to 416.79 billion dollar industry and higher in this year, 2023. I'm just going to give you an example. This is like computers sold, computers generated, cell phones, iPads, you name it. It's huge. So let me read you this now. How many companies use AI in the 2022? Now, this is last year. 91% of businesses, leading businesses, are getting involved with AI and starting to really understand and learn about it. Now, that's a huge percentage. The regular person percentage is about 25%. That's expected to go up 10% about every 6 months to a year, where we're going to get people involved in this. We know what AI does for businesses, and we're going to understand what it's going to do for us. 5 of the biggest things in AI, which really want our AI invested in them, is transportation, healthcare, finance, manufacturing industry. What else do you need? That's right there, the world population of everything. We all have cars or a motorcycle or a moped. Healthcare, we all need it. And you guys know what AI, we've shown you what it's doing for doctors. The doctors feed the information. AI learns, keeps learning. Next thing you know, I think in 5 to 10 years, you're going to see diseases cured by the information humans put into AI, computers, and generating all kind of, hey, why don't do this? So we could fix it. Manufacturing is blowing up with AI. Let me just put it simple. There isn't a business out there right now that's not learning about artificial intelligence. It's the number one thing. It's the new gas. It's the new oil, the gold and silver. It's there. You know, we all have a car, right? And I researched a bunch of stuff the last 2 days. How many gas companies are there in the world? There's 200 gas companies. Most of these gas companies are making billion-dollar quarterly profits. Quarterly now. I don't ever hear anyone say, what's in the gas I'm putting in my car? All right. I get a lot of questions. Chris, why Unpassive, man? Why do you say it's so great? Well, it is the gas you're putting in your car. All right. It's got the ingredients. It's got the solutions. So I hear a lot of people never question the important things, but now that we have people, because Unpassive's coming into the visibility of the world, they're asking why. Well, we got answers for all your questions. We have listen, if Unpassive was ever to change their name, I would call it the number one solution. That's what I would call it, just off the top of my head, because I believe it. I see it 100%. All right, let me jump on. I read you that one. AI technology was expected to create 500,000 more jobs than it was expected to replace in 2020. 2020, 500,000 more jobs. Now, I think I might have said this one. I never said. Jobs are anticipated to be in high demand, with 97 million specialists needed in the AI industry by 2025. That's a few years away. So, tip, if you're not a founder, you better be a reseller. If you're not a reseller, you better be going to school to learn all about AI. Three very important things. But that's my little percentages. If you actually study percentages, it's very, very important, because this is how Unpassive was built on the percentages. Hey, they suck. Hey, they were doing something wrong. Ash put all that in a big mixing bowl and said, this is what he was doing. I can do better. I can do better. And he did that. And he came out with this amazing company called Unpassive, which I'm every day blown away by it. Now, I'm going over all my notes. I'm going crazy here. Let me see. What I was trying to say about the gas companies. All right. Now, yeah, there's a lot of automobiles in this world. I can't remember what it said, but there's a lot. There's cars under the ocean. There's cars that are dead, but it's a lot of cars, right? Trying to say, does anyone ever question other companies? Like, there's 200 worldwide gas companies. I'm letting you know that the tech world is a lot bigger than that. And Ash was saying this pretty clear last week. There's a lot of room. There's more room. There's all kind of room for everything. Okay. Now, when you research tech companies, there's a lot of them, whether they're little or they're small. What I'm saying here, anything new, number one, I can remember the iPhones when people were buying iPhones. Okay. People were standing in line for 3 days to be the first ones to get an iPhone. Okay. Right now, my prediction is you don't have to stand in line for Unpassive 360. All right. You just got to be patient a little bit because things are getting done. You could sit in the comfort of your home and stare at your computer all you want. Or you can wait for us three good looking, sexy guys to get on here and say, it's on. Because that's what's coming, guys. That's what's coming. Saturday, we got a big function going on Saturday. Another surprise, another Christmas morning. Pay attention. If you are impatient about this, I'll say, hey, man, there's some good movies out. Avatar, ask Red about that one. The guy that flies the airplanes, was it Tom Cruise? I don't even know what that's, Maverick or whatever. Go watch a movie. Because guess what? That's why Passive was designed. So you could go watch a movie. All right. So you could go sit down with Red Redford on the beach of Antigua and have a couple cold ones. All right. That's what a Passive was designed for. Nothing else. But then when you think like Ash Mafara, it was designed for a lot more, helping the world, helping humanity. It just keeps getting better every day I wake up. And I want just to throw you some percentages of how big this is. Remember what did I say? Billions of dollars of computers, phones are made every single day. Who's going to be on those phones? On Passive? All over it. All over it. You're talking about cars on the freeway, cars on the road. Just imagine 1 million computers going zoo, 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 everywhere, and a Passive's on it. We don't have to put gas in our computers, right? We might pay a couple dollars a month for that internet bill, but on Passive, we'll have all the solutions. Your car will get a flat tire. Your car's going to break down. Not on Passive. It's going to keep flowing straight through. All right, Marty DeGarmo, back to you. I've talked way too much.
I don't know if there's anything left. Yeah, and he had nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to say something before you start there. Obviously, he's looking at his boat and thinking of those sort of things because he said, aye. Maybe that's a nautical thing. I have no idea what II intelligence is, but maybe it's a pirate thing. What is he on about?
I don't know. He turned into a pirate for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. A shout out to everybody that helped with the migration. Obviously, we went over 90%. That's a big deal, especially company wide. That's huge, and it's from the efforts from many people. I'm not going to do a shout out to everybody that helped because it was an army of people that helped, and that's great. Like they said, Saturday's a big event, big event. We don't know exactly what it is, but be ready. I believe the full show that they wanted to do on the Burj Khalifa will be on Saturday also, that they couldn't do, I think, because of weather. So that'll be pretty cool thing. So we're on the move, everybody. We're on the move, and we need to stay ready, stay focused, and go. If for some reason you just don't have that faith or belief or whatever, and this is driving you totally insane, get out. Don't put yourself through that. It doesn't make sense. There's no reason to. Get your money back and go off and do plan B. I don't know what plan B is, but I have no desire to do that. But it doesn't make sense to be upset and worry about something that's stupid. You don't have to be here. We want people here that want to be here. I want to be here. Thousands want to be here. But anyway, shout out to everybody. We did very well as a team. When everybody got together to get people migrated, it worked. There might be a couple of flutters here and there. They're working on it around the clock. Every second of every day, somebody is working for you on Passive. That's all I have for today. You guys done?
Let me think. Hell no, I'm not done. This is Passive. You guys better get fired up about it. And like Marty just said, I'm going to repeat it. Listen, when you were younger and you sat in line to get concert tickets, or maybe there was a new restaurant, you stood in line. Hey man, there's no line here. Go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself while Ash Mafar and the tech team and O Media is working their brains out for you. That's all we're saying. Don't get mad or upset about it. All right. Just go enjoy yourself. That's what it was. Listen, get used to enjoying yourself. How's that? Get used to not having to worry about things. It's a good time to practice that right now. Marty, that's all I got.
Fantastic. Practice enjoying yourself. That's pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you all. Red, enjoy yourself. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And yeah, and Red's practicing. He's doing good at it. I'll see you all next time. God bless, and